Hi guys, this is gsndom.com and we're here finally with the iPhone 5. We're doing an unboxing for you. As you know, this handset can be bought in the USA for $200 with a 2-year contract. So that's the starting price. It's available in black and white, but I'm not going to hold it anything longer and show the device to you. It was unveiled on September 12th by Tim Cook and Company during a special event, and today it has arrived to us for testing purposes. So let's remove the plastic layers. Here's the beautiful phone that sparked so much controversy in the black version that seems to be losing paint on the lateral side. Anyway, we have the white version for testing. As you can see, it's an iPhone 4S that's a bit longer now. It's got a 4-inch screen, it's got this lightning port over here, and it's very light. That's my first impression, a very light phone. It weighs 112 grams and it sits in the hand perfectly. Very nice grip, it won't slip from my hand easily like the Galaxy S3 did. So since this is an unboxing, let's see what's inside the box. So you got your usual bunch of manuals and then little key, that little sharp key that opens the Nano SIM tray. So this is the manual, this is how you learn to use the phone, bunch of stickers, and here's the little pin for the SIM tray. Inside the box we've got the obvious cable, USB cable with the compatibility with the lightning port. Here's the new jack for the lightning port. Finally, we've got the charger right here for the iPhone 5 and a beautiful set of AirPods, the new generation of headphones from Apple. Here they are, placed beautifully in this shell. Now let me unpack it for you. Interesting idea to store them like this. Apparently these have been in the works for 3 years and they have a special ergonomic shape that adapts to the ear of the user. They tested many types of form factors and they tested the in-ear experience and came up with this form factor. So apparently they're innovative, they have a lot of audio ports, good quality. We'll see that in a couple of days. This is all we have inside the box. Now it's time for the big startup of the handset. But before we do that, I know you need a Nano SIM, so we have an orange Nano SIM right here. So let's remove it. It's very tiny, as you can see, very tiny. The Nano SIM, even compared to the micro SIM. So this is where the SIM tray is hidden. Push this pin in, SIM tray comes out. And now I'm going to place the Nano SIM here, hopefully. Here we are. Put it in and we're all set. On off button here, volume buttons here, lightning port, audio jack has moved to the button, speakers here, and megapixel cameras with flash, camera with flash, FaceTime camera, and we're starting it up. It runs iOS 6.0. It measures 7.6 millimeters in thickness. It's one of the thinnest phones out there. It's sold in the 16, 32 or 64 gigabytes of storage versions. It comes in black or white. Its resolution is 640 over 1136 pixels. It's got an IPS LCD panel. The CPU inside is an Apple A6 dual-core 1 GHz processor. We also have 1 GB of RAM. And we're starting to configure this model. So let's select English. Moving on. Next. Choose a network. This is where I'm going to have to go away from the screen for a while, so you can watch the box as I type in my personal and very own password. But don't worry, I'm still here, just typing my password on the handset. So hopefully I'll get it right the first time, so you don't have to wait any longer. I'm hurrying up. The width of the phone stays the same, so I typed everything in and I'm connected now. Activating the handset. Next, taking its time to activate this beautiful jewel of a phone, as even Apple calls it a jewel. Location services are enabled. Moving on, set up a new iPhone, of course. We won't sign in with an Apple ID just yet. We're gonna skip this step. So we're using an orange Nano SIM, as you just saw. We're agreeing to the conditions, diagnostics. Quite a lengthy initial setup process, I have to say, compared to the Windows Phone and Android devices. Let's move this over. And we're ready to start using the iPhone. And here you can see it in all its splendor, the 4-inch display. Okay, so we got a virtual keyboard right here. Let's enter Safari quickly and spell our website gsndom.com. Comfy keyboard. gsndom.com. Here we are. We're connected, everything seems fine, pinch to zoom works like a charm. Let's turn the phone in landscape mode. So here we are. Anyway, you can also do this thing to trigger a new bunch of windows, and this is how you alternate between them. In case you want to activate Siri right away, you'll try to do this, but you'll see that it doesn't function right away. So you go to the settings and you start looking for our good friend Siri. Go to general maybe, here's Siri, and it's off, now it's on. And apparently it's a new and improved Siri in iOS 6.0. Also, this is the notification area, where now you can see stock trading and the weather, which is pretty cool. So, the new and improved Siri. Yankees score.
Here are the scores for the Yankees from yesterday.
Apparently you can also tweet using this. Tweet with my location. Just for curiosity.
I don't know where you are, but you can help me find out. In location
As you can see, you can easily tweet and post stuff on Facebook simply by using this beautiful piece of a phone. Let's enter the camera for curiosity's sake. And I'm going to put this prepaid card right here. The camera would like to use the location. Here are some of the options, like the grid. Okay, so we have the grid, we have the HDR, we have panorama feature. Apparently it can take even 28 megapixel shots in panorama mode. I was surprised to hear that. And let's take a pic. And I'm curious to zoom in. I'm very impressed actually by this picture. Anyway, that's what you get on this beautiful device. As I keep telling you, it's beautiful, but the black version seems to have some scuff problems on the side. Let's see the weather. Here's the weather. You already saw Siri. What else can I show you? You already saw the virtual keyboard. And since it's the first setup, here goes. Here's the calling area, in case you're wondering. This is actually an unboxing, so no time to get lost in the details. You should also know that the back camera is an 8 megapixel camera with a sapphire glass protection over the lens, so you won't be able to scratch it. At the front we have a 1.2 megapixel camera, ready for FaceTime and other stuff like that. And let's see those troublesome iOS maps. People have been complaining about iOS maps for a while now. Ever since the first iPhone was sold, people have been complaining and saying it's not as good as Google Maps. It's actually much worse. And let's do the satellite view. And let's see how detailed is actually the map. Some crooked buildings around here and some crooked streets. So it's bumpy like that, as you can see right here. It also renders some artifacts as it's loading. Very strange that we have this uneven terrain. There aren't any hills in my area, I'll give you that much. It's all flat ground, and still Apple Maps is showing a terrain that's not flat. So here's what I mean. Imagine a block of flats being built like this, wavy. That's just crazy. That's only one of the many defects that Apple Maps has. But we'll be back with more in the following days. This is it. This is the unboxing of the iPhone 5 at gsndom.com. Hope you liked it, and we'll be back with more of this beautiful phone soon. Bye bye.